Welcome back to the channel, guys. Nice and bright out here. Day 2 of 30 days of calving. We didn't have any calves last night. The weather was kind of bluffing, actually. We were supposed to get a lot more snow in this. Man, I don't even think we got 2 inches. But we had to come out last night at about midnight and lock all the calves up in the calf pen. All the new calves, because they weren't, man, is it bright out here. They weren't staying in. They were laying out in the snow and sleet. So it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Amanda did like the 7 a.m., 6:45, I think she was out here. And she let them go, let them out, the calves. So we're going to do a walkthrough, see what we got. And it's a beautiful day, just whiter than yesterday. Walking through, checking bags and rears, tag numbers, and like I said, I'm gonna let the animals we have locked up, let them out for the day. Unless they're really close, we don't like leaving them locked up. But I mean, if they're obviously gonna calve that day, we'll leave them so then we don't have to catch the calves. But the main reason for locking them up at night is so we can keep track of them on the cameras a lot better. As you can see, all these black hides, you can't read the tag numbers on the cameras, so you really don't know who to watch, especially when there's 50 laying down in the shed. So the calves were locked up in the creep pen overnight, as I said, from about midnight to about 6:30. But just a quick look out here. Everybody looks nice and healthy. I wonder if Sunday's blizzard is going to be bluffing just as bad. What do you do? The calving farmer in me doesn't want any snow. But I got a brand new snowmobile in the shop with 2 miles on it from riding around the yard. I'd really like to make that 20 or 50, but we'll see. Oh, she looks a little bit upset. Look at that tail. Look at that bag too, number 13, 713. So this is what worries me a little bit with some of our older cows. They're so loose that it's actually protruding, and I've heard horror stories of them prolapsing before calving. So we're really watching it. It's really only a couple cows. And we were told last year it might have been a calcium deficiency, but we've really been trying to stay up on our calcium, and we still have some of that. So I don't necessarily think it was a deficiency as much as just the older cows being that loose. And it honestly is not a problem until it is a problem. Today is a bedding day, so I'm gonna finish my walkthrough and we'll get on with the day. A little bit different scenery than this morning. It's honestly another pretty nice day out. We lost about 80% of the snow we had. So, gonna scrape the concrete off, bed, check through, figure out what we want to lock up for the night, feed corn silage, do chores, and so far it's been pretty slow. But we'll check here again and see if we have any updates. Water in pairs. We got these guys bedded, half bale corn stalks, got the shed bedded. And the concrete scrape. This is kind of the pain in the butt with the temperatures right now, where it's freeze thaw. If everything was above freezing, we'd be able to run a hose with a float off the Ritchie for this tank for the pairs. But being that it's freezing so much at night, we'd be bringing the hose in and out. But I don't know, a few more weeks and another week, week and a half, we'll probably be able to leave a hose out here and not have to water. But what we're using is, I don't know, what are these, 280 gallon pallet tank. They work really good for watering. The more animals you got to water, the more often. Right now, we're probably using one of these pallet tanks every third day or second or third. I haven't really kept track. Yeah, it's looking like we'll have our first no calf video on the second day. Oh well, you'll have them. Everybody's starting to look extremely close. So hopefully it gets busy. Get done watering, feed silage, do a walkthrough, see if we want to lock anybody up. The weather's going to be pretty nice, so we'll probably be a little bit sparing on locking them up, but we'll just see. Sure turned into a beautiful afternoon for the snow on the ground this morning. It ain't even so windy, so it's pretty dang nice. About 42, 43 degrees, I believe. I think locking up the calves was a good idea. I wouldn't want to have to do that every night, but we actually did find one on the other side of the fence. I don't know if I mentioned that this morning in the intro. On the other side of the fence behind these cows over there, and we picked her up, and she was shivering pretty good in the snow, sleet. I think her biggest deal was that she was out long enough that she was just that hungry, because we put her back in and she nursed for about 20 half hour, and the shivers came right out of her. So I think she just had an empty stomach, and the cold didn't help. I don't know if you can see the calves sleeping over by the bale feeders. They are enjoying the sun. That's one nice thing about the spring, is the sun is so strong. Even if the temperature is not there, I mean, we could melt snow at probably 28, 29 degrees right now, just because of how strong the sun is. Tank's about empty. Gonna start feeding silage. Amanda's up feeding the little bit of calves we have left, or feeders we have left, and then we'll walk through and I'll try and show you guys what we got locked up. Well, this is our pick, our draft. It's like gambling. It never pays. Better off waiting until they calf, but it is safer having them calf in a pen, especially these heifers, for bonding. So, no calves today. End of day 2 of 30 days of calving. We'll see you guys in the morning. Like, comment, subscribe, follow along for more. Talk at you later.